Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public as the sun rises on another day. I always am trying to get out of the way of the sun, but the way my desk is positioned, I thought this would be a great idea when we kind of built this backdrop, but not so good. I'm going to play with the sun the next couple days. It's just so much in the morning. Anyway, welcome to Against the Public for June 14th, 2025. Massive card on tap today. I'm ready to rock, guys. I'm going to make bookmakers pay for a couple bad numbers today, so please make sure that you join me on our all-access passes. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Before we get to your free play, let's just get to a few notes for all-access customers as we like to update you on our status for the entire year of 2025. Right now, we're at 20.83 units won, and of course that's based on a 1-unit wager, 2,083 if you prefer to have it that way to you. But we look to add to that today. NFL camps open up in just a little over a month. 6 weeks. We'll have about 6 weeks, so 6 weeks and a few days. We'll have the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers kicking off in the Hall of Fame game, and it is time to build bankroll. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. And you could join me for any of my all-access subscriptions. And in fact, I have a 3-day pass, 7-day, 30. But I also like to remind you that I have an annual all-access pass that will give you every play that I release from now to this time next year for just $4.11 a day. The NHL Stanley Cup is back tonight. Game 5 in what has been predictably an incredible series. I have side and total locked in on Pick Dawgz right now. We look to add to 1,019 units won this season, 64. Check that, 1,019 units won this postseason behind 64% winners, 1,505 units won this entire year. Quietly, Major League Baseball totals have continued to provide us with quite a bit of profit. Right now, we're on a 12-4 run on MLB totals, 75% winners, 734 units of profit. And later today, I will have side and total on Sunday's Game 5 between OKC and Indiana. Series tied at 2. OKC minus 9.5. 223 is your total. We'll look to improve on a 35-25. Check that, 35-21 postseason record, 63% winners, including 17-6 on our NBA side. So doing real well in the NBA, especially in the postseason. So we'll look to improve on that on Sunday. Look for that later today at pickdawgz.com. So join me. Let's get started. Plenty of reasons and plenty of ways to do so. Let's get to your free play for Saturday after another free winner on Friday. We're absolutely on fire with these plays. We're going to go to rotation number 961, 962. San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Dodgers, led in route 4-4 for 3.29 ERA. We'll get the ball for San Francisco against Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw's 1-0, 4.35 ERA. Dodgers open up as a $1.66 favorite, but the consensus number was adjusted to $1.83 when we saw other books open up their number. They thought that was a little bit too low. So consensus number right now sitting at $1.83. In Vegas, we're looking at Los Angeles minus $1.74. Boys in blue getting 56% of the money. Just 2 steam moves on this game so far, and of course it's early in the morning. 1 on the Giants and 1 on the over. Speaking of the total, the number has been bumped up from 8.5 to 9 over minus 15 behind that steam move, and we saw 69%, or we do see 69% of the money on the San Francisco Giants so far. 69% of the money on the over, which caused that move 8.5 to 9. First pitch, 10:10 Eastern Time, 7:10 Pacific Time. I have struggled in many ways to put the Dodgers, and maybe it's me trying to keep them down because when I get a team going into a season, I get so much hype and so much that spotlight put on them constantly. I always am looking for reasons why that's not true. And the Dodgers, don't get me wrong, have given me plenty of reasons to think that, hey, look, when it comes postseason time, this may not be the team that you think it is, but there's a lot of baseball to go. And I think one of the problems I have is, when you have a lineup that looks like the Dodgers, and really, being critical about Los Angeles, I guess I have to say, yeah, they got a really good top of the lineup. But I'm looking at the bottom of that lineup, and I'm like, yeah, maybe one guy scares you, maybe two, but there is some holes at the bottom of that Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. So that to me, they have to get that situated, and they have to be put out a consistent lineup where that bottom of the lineup is one that I can rely on, because I do think that there are some outs. And if we're going to talk about the Dodgers as if they're the 27 Yankees, I can't point to 3 to 4 guys at the bottom of the lineup where I think pitchers can consistently get out. And in fact, when we talk about the Dodgers, you would expect their record against the run line to be fantastic, and it's just not. It's 32-38 against the run line this year, and I'm sorry, but Dodgers have dropped a lot of series this year, including, I think, recently against the Angels, where it's just great teams don't do things like that. And I'm still waiting don't get me wrong, they are one of the best teams in baseball, but I'm still waiting to put them in that elite group. I still think the Tigers are better, and I know they lost 2 or 3. I still think the Yankees as a whole, if I'm taking their entire body of work, have played better than the Los Angeles Dodgers this year. Now, there's no denying they have plenty of firepower, 263 team batting average, even though, again, a little bit top heavy. We do have Clayton Kershaw going for the Dodgers today. He's making his 6th start. Pretty shaky beginning against the Angels. Been pretty reliable since then, though. 2.69 ERA in his last 4 starts, although one of those was cut short. That was the one right after the Angels game where he was taken out after 2 innings. He still battles a few too many base runners, more than I would like to put my money behind him consistently. But this is a Dodgers team that's in a decent spot, a spot that they have always, for the most part, thrived in, and that is bouncing back after a loss. And we know that they've been terrific as Chavez Ravine for years. In fact, since 2019, they've won 69% of their games in Los Angeles. And 2018 is the last time that they failed to turn a profit for bettors at Dodger Stadium. And to add another incredible number on top of that, the Dodgers are 247 and 222 against the run line at home since 2019, 2,842 units. And to add on to that, and of course that's tops in baseball, and to give you perspective on that, the number 2 team, they have doubled the amount of units won, and number 2 team is the Arizona Diamondbacks. So Dodgers, always a safe bet at home. Your free play for Saturday, no, we're not giving you the Dodgers on the money line, but we are going to lay that run line -1.5 and get a little bit of free money plus $1.15. Now, guys, go to Pickdawgz.com, where every individual play and every long-term pass is locked and loaded, including my annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. I will have NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, WNBA up on the site. If it's not up there now, it will be up there in about an hour or so. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Please hit that like and subscribe button. You can find me on Twitter at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I am Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday or Saturday. I am not doing this video again on Saturday. Have a good day, everybody.